May we remain upstanding as we take the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, please. The national anthem. Your Excellency, our amiable ministers here present, country reps in our midst, DGs of the Civil Aviation Authorities here present, the ICAO Secretariat, and members of that global organization making civil aviation possible across continents thanks to these wonderful negotiations that happen here. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the last 4 days has been a lot of tradings for the betterment of aviation, for safety enhancement, for business, for connectivity, for culture, for shared responsibility. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree that your stay in Nigeria is worth it. If you agree, say aye. If you don't agree, say nay. If you agree that our chief host, the Honorable Minister, has done a wonderful job with his team, say aye. If you don't agree, say nay. If you agree also that the Nigerian jollof rice is the best amongst Ghana, Sierra Leone, Senegal, and the rest, say aye. If you don't agree, say nay. The nays, your flights are delayed. Every nay, your flight will be delayed. Amiable guests, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nigeria. Hospitable people, ready to assimilate, accept. We are quite a warm people. If you want to extend downwind to stay for another 1 week, I know the minister is ready for us to host you. And if you want to become another Saamani, we'll have a lot of titles to give to you, from Aminu to Yetunde to Emeka to Aisha. Our diversity as a nation is our strength. Allow me at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, to quickly invite our Honorable Minister from Seychelles for his wonderful remarks. Celebrate him, please.
My brother, Honorable Minister of Aviation of the Government of Nigeria, Senator Hadi Sirika. Excellency Mr. Mohammed Rama, Director of Air Transport Bureau, ICAO. Captain Musa Nuhu, Director General of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. Fellow ministers, distinguished guests. I have been honored with the duty to deliver this address this morning as we end this 5-day journey in our adopted nation, Nigeria. Some of us traveled far and long, others traveled short but with complex connections. Few of us, like my delegation from Seychelles, we traveled smooth and seamless. Friends, the opportunity for improved air connectivity within our region remains endless. My sister from AFCAC, Madam Secretary General, had explained it perfectly, and our colleagues from EU and the United States have confirmed. The benefit of liberalization cannot be over-exaggerated and should not be taken for granted. Since we landed in this wonderful country, we have been met with beautiful smiles and helpful hands. Distinguished guests, we are no longer deceived by the tough exterior and the loud voices, because the heart of the Nigerian people runs deep and profound. The international civil aviation community had a busy schedule this week. Many agreements have been concluded. The people of Seychelles and Nigeria expect direct flights from our two countries after we signed the bilateral air service agreement earlier this week. Yes, we met with several countries to further consolidate our arrangements and strive harder to promote better air connectivity in our region. This agenda needs to remain high on our order of business after ICAN 2022 and leading up to ICAN 2023. My dear colleagues, despite this busy schedule, we have eaten well. We have enjoyed the best jollof rice in Africa. I must add that the tilapia was succulent and rivals fish from the Indian Ocean. And the fruit at breakfast, lunch, and dinner was so excellent. Thank you, Nigeria. Nigeria and Seychelles have an important similarity. We know how to party hard. All our countries have delighted in the hospitable welcome, the wonderful entertainment, and the abundant generosity of Nigeria and its excellent Minister of Civil Aviation. I'll be sending him a letter of invitation to Seychelles very soon. Your Excellency, Director General, without much further ado, on behalf of the international civil aviation community and all delegates present, I wish to convey my heartfelt thank you to you personally, your President, His Excellency, and to the people and government of Nigeria for this extremely successful event. I wish all delegates a safe entry home. I thank my hosts, and I look forward to seeing you all, and I will be there in Saudi Arabia for the next ICAN event. Thank you very much.
Let's celebrate one of our own, Honorable Minister of Transport from Seychelles, Mr. Anthony Dijax. Let's celebrate him, please. We work hard, we play hard, we love hard, just like Seychelles. We want you to come again and again and again, and we're ready to receive everyone. Nigeria is a melting point for the black race, proudly so. We may have few hiccups here, but on a steady course to a greater nation. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, aviation, our culture, our value, our government. Just enjoy this again.
Nigeria is a unique entity, always different in beauty and style in the eyes of those who travel and return. We invite you to meet Nigeria, a landmass of 923,768 square kilometers, 220 million people, 500 languages, 250 ethnic groups. You will meet a people united in diversity. There is strength in our diversity. You will meet our sights. Our sounds, our music, the home of Afrobeats, sports and entertainment, and of course, our cuisine. Have you tasted our jollof rice, our pounded yam with eforiro, tuwon chinkafa, and Edika Ikong. When you meet Nigeria, you will discover that none of her attributes is ordinary. The aviation sector is key to the development of the Nigerian economy, and under the administration of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, aviation remains one of Nigeria's fastest growing sectors, with modernization of airports, runways, and over 90% implementation of the aviation roadmap conceived by the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika.
Passenger numbers have increased from 8 to 18 million in the first 4 years of Buhari administration before COVID. And aviation became the fastest growing sector of the Nigerian economy within that period. And even with COVID, with no trouble, aviation is the third fastest growing sector of our economy today.
It is evident that aviation in Nigeria will remain safe, secure, efficient, and the most preferred means of transportation. It is clear that the growth of the Nigerian economy and the aviation sector share a symbiotic relationship. Nigeria, a place where impossibilities leads us to endless possibilities. Our hospitality is top class with the show of warmth and comfort. Nigerians, a people who overcome hurdles and strive for global excellence.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
Jama'a, barkanku da zuwa.
Unabiala n'obodo anyị bụ Nigeria.
Welcome to Nigeria.
The Federal Republic of Nigeria, we have one amiable president who is the commander-in-chief, who is another statesman, who has a very overwhelming integrity for who he is and what he stands for. We have 36 states, 774 local governments. We have many tribes, many dialects, more than 420 of them. We're about 220 million counting. And we love to have more people join us. So every Africa, if you want to melt into Nigeria, we're ready. It's all about the big mother Africa. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, my boss, the chief host, you kindly permit me to just salute and celebrate this team before you this morning. The organizing committee, if you're here, please come and take a bow in 2 seconds, please. Celebrate them with a warm round of applause. Aviation has an invisible leg, which is the airspace component that a lot of persons don't know. These are the invisible guys playing the game to make it rich, qualitative, presentable, and we keep saying it, you don't change the winning team. They've done very well. If there are hitches or glitches here and there, please pardon them. It's not intentional. We celebrate you for allowing them to serve Honorary Minister, and they love you so much. One day, inshallah, you will drive this nation and walk you behind you. Please, the headgear of the team, Madam Yinka, please step forward a bit and lead your team to take a bow. After the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. You want to say anything? The events manager, I am. Their name is called I am. They are not the I am that I am, but the I am. And indeed, they are here. Celebrate them with another warm round of applause. Where is Lizzie? Lizzie, please, wherever you are, just stand and just take a bow. These are the organizers, the events manager, back-to-back, sleepless nights, and making all to connect. And above all, where we're seated is called the Transcorp Hilton. A warm round of applause for Transcorp. We need to run fast. June-Mat prayers will start a moment from now. The man I personally love, I celebrate, we value, we respect, candor. I tell people, the best attraction you can give to another man is your humanity. Huge humanity, leadership with the heart to lead. And you're called a leader because you've got followers following you. And everyone wants to be around him because he's very accessible and understands the airspace, understands the aviation, and is one of us, an aviator. Legislature, an executive, one day he will be the president. Join me, welcome my Honorable Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, please.
You know, when you have the mic in your hands, you can indulge. And in your indulgement, you buy jobs for other people. I hope you haven't bought a job for me, MC. Your Excellency, Mr. President, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our leader and mentor, President Muhammadu Buhari, distinguished members of Parliament here present, honorable ministers here present, Your Excellencies, ambassadors and heads of foreign mission, members of diplomatic corps, specifically also the President of ICAO Council, the representatives of the Council and the ICAO Director of Air Transport Bureau, our own Mohammed Rahama, ICAO Regional Directors, Directors General of Civil Aviation Authorities around the world, heads of international organizations, industry stakeholders, my friends, gentlemen of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited and very happy to give few words of closing remarks that all of us have been here in the city of Abuja for the ICAN 2022. When Nigeria was tipped to host this important event, I was excited because I knew the benefits that we will drive from this. In particular, we would further strengthen our resolve to implement the single African air transport market SATM. And this is in the spirit of the AU Agenda 2063, to which we are very proud will integrate Africa and connect its people, its future, and its fortune. Also, it will help to open the world to connect the entire world together and for aviation to play the role that it ought to play by connecting markets, places, friends and families, Medicare, and so on and so forth. I'd like to thank Mr. Shakitano, who is, of course, the President of ICAO Council and the ICAO Director of Air Transport Bureau, for their active participation in this event. And also thanks all the heads of delegation, especially those that were led by honorable ministers, and then the delegates themselves, and stakeholders and participants at this event. I'm sure you agree with me that the last 5 days, there's been a series of engagements, negotiations. There's no doubt that ICAN 2022 has delivered the objectives, resultant achievements in air services agreements, including some memoranda of understanding between states, which will eventually, of course, increase air connectivity. I am noting the active participation of delegates at the social events presented for your relaxation after long hours of negotiations, especially the polo event that took place, where I played and scored a goal and assisted one. At this point, I must send my heartfelt gratitude to the ICAN team and the local organizing committee for organizing this event, for their efforts, which I conclude there is indeed a huge success. And because I know that there are remaining negotiations still going on, I would keep this remark as brief, and to also say that I've accepted the invitation to visit Seychelles, but please do not serve me jollof rice because I may not really like it. Serve me something else. So I wish you a safe journey to your various respective destinations and wish to see you in ICAN 2023 in Saudi Arabia. And I hope that your stay in Nigeria has been worthwhile. And I want to conclude by saying, Nagode, Adukwe, Dalu, Mieti, Eshe. Thank you. Aya. Thank you very much.
Please celebrate my minister again. Dear delegates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're signing off. We have a field in sight. 10 miles touchdown. We've been cleared to land. Before that, let me quickly invite our own director, Transport Buriu. I call him Danwa, Malam Mohammed Rama. Celebrate him, please.
Excellencies, Honorable Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, Minister of Aviation of Nigeria, and Honorable Minister of Transport of Seychelles, Dijarjak, and His Excellency Captain Musa Nuhu, the Director General of Civil Aviation Authority of Nigeria, and all the ministers and Director Generals present here today, distinguished ICAO participants, friends and colleagues, good afternoon. ICAO was really very pleased to have this ICAN 2022 in the culturally rich and vibrant country of Nigeria. And at the beginning, I want to thank the government of Nigeria and the people of Nigeria for the excellent facilities provided to ICAN 2022, in addition to the extremely warm hospitality that made the event a remarkable success. You will agree with me that the support from His Excellency, the Minister of Aviation, Senator Sirika, was crucial to the success of this event. And I always personally learned from his insightful leadership and his unique passion for aviation. I wish also to praise the leadership of Captain Musa Nuhu and his organizing team, the dedication, working day and night to make us comfortable here in Abuja. And also I want to thank my dear brother, Mahmoud Buntukur, for the excellent coordination done with the ICAO Secretariat along the past few months to make this event a success. In this event, and in addition to the negotiations and the meetings, it was a delightful experience for all of us to touch and feel some of the Nigerian culture during the exclusive events that we have attended. I believe we had a great time enjoying the welcoming reception, the polo match on Tuesday, where the minister scored and assisted, just to make ICAO look good in the tournament. and also the gala dinner that was done as a commemorative event for the International Civil Aviation Day on Wednesday, and also the special house party that was held last night. I'm sure that Nigeria has raised the bar for the next host, Saudi Arabia. I would like also to thank you all, the representatives from states and international organizations who participated in the ICAN 2022. Your presence here and the efforts to connect us with us virtually even from all over the world contributed to the great success of the event. The participation from 63 states, including 2 states who participated for the first time in ICAN, with a total of 321 delegates in person and over 100 delegates in virtual format, is a reflection of the continuous strong declaration from states in ensuring the holistic recovery and rebuilding of the aviation industry. I heard clearly during the round table discussion that we had on the first day that the state's rich experience in liberalizing their air transport market and the experiences shared eliminating all hesitations about the huge socioeconomic benefits that liberalization can bring to the traveling public, to the industry, and to the national economy as a whole. Achieving these aims undoubtedly require that we work together. I wish to assure you that ICAO will contribute and collaborate and work closely with its member states in realizing the objectives of ICAO long-term vision for international air transport liberalization. We will continue to provide practical solutions emerging regulatory challenges of the global importance that are needed for the modernization, harmonization, and convergence of regulatory approaches and regimes of states, as well as for the promotion of connectivity, competition, transparency, and choice for consumers. I congratulate you all for the successful negotiations and agreements you have had in the last 5 days. I believe you will agree with me that the work you undertook during this week is critical to all aspects of ICAO air transport recovery objectives, which aims for sustainable recovery and growth of the industry. I therefore would like to reiterate the importance of implementing the agreements and arrangements concluded this week with the support of effective regulatory practices and good governance. I would like also to urge all states to register their agreement concluded during this year ICAN with ICAO in accordance with Article 83 of the Chicago Convention. As shared with you via the Secretariat communication on Wednesday, a web-based interface called Website of Aeronautical Agreement and Arrangements is available at the state's disposition to register their agreements in a facilitated and digital manner. Before closing, I wish also to acknowledge the great effort and dedication by my team, by my ICAO team, in the successful organization of the ICAN, the 3 wonderful ladies, Natasha, Julie, and Rosita. Please give them a round of applause. And the team leader, Mr. Peter Alawani, another proud Nigerian. And now I would like to invite my dear brother and friend, Captain Musa Nuhu, the Director General of Civil Aviation Authority of Nigeria, to the podium to receive the ICAO certificate for successfully hosting the 14th ICAN 2022.
Sir, do they need a mic?
With this, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all a happy journey back home and happy holidays. And I declare the ICAN 2022 event officially closed. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just two announcements and then the national anthem. Delegates, just to inform you that our lunch is upstairs, the usual place. And for our transportation, the team leader is our Mr. Magnus, in case you need to see him and compare notes about your return. Just compare notes with him. If you don't know him, please see me after now. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may we now officially rise for the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the national anthem. ICAN 2022, clear to land runway 22. You have a field inside. Please shake a friend, hug a friend, salute a friend before you leave. My name is Dr. Oche Victor Elias. I work for Nigerian CA.